Alright, here's the breakdown of the movie Coraline film that I did a couple of years ago in 2023. November 1st, 2023, Unibel Peterson, Jane Fraser, and William Paul Smith film class. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Alright, here's my breakdown I did a couple of years ago in William's class. Alright, here we go. Breakdown of the movie Coraline film. The inciting incident is when Coraline discovers a mysterious small door that leads her to a parallel world to her own, that opens her up to a better world that she thinks she wants but doesn't need. The drama conflict of the movie Coraline film was that the other mother in the parallel world was trying to take away Coraline's need, which is to save the world and gets back to her own world and save her real family, all of her friends from the other versions of her mom, twisted versions of her mom. The status quo of the movie Coraline was Coraline trying to a different reality and discovering this new, bizarre, better world. Number 4. In the movie Coraline, we saw many different uses of transitions. We saw cuts, we saw long shots, close-ups, Dutch angles, overhead shots. We saw the setup of transitions in between scenes. Number 5, the log line. The log line of the Coraline film is Coraline wants to dwell this new world that she has realized it and take action. She loses herself and finds herself, then loses herself again. She finds herself, she realizes the journey of her adventure is the story of her family. She doesn't get what she wants, but she gets what she needs. She needs to find her family and herself back in her world, in real world. And obstacles and an evil, twisted version of her mother in this new world. Number 6. What are some of the beats in the movie Coraline? One beat we saw was when we were first introduced to Coraline father, who's hard at work, busy writing his latest editorial piece, and doesn't have time for Coraline. She gets fed up with it and leaves. Another beat would be going through obstacles to find this new world that she once won. One beat we saw is when Coraline travels in the new world, we could realize that her other mom had a sinister agenda. She wants Coraline to stay and get rid of her other's eyes, have ghost-burning eyes. Another beat we saw that Coraline wants to change this new world by saving all her family and friends from her other evil mother who wants to keep her in the new world and everyone around her. Another beat we saw was that the movie was a family adventure all about finding your family and fighting for your real family as they are, not what they want it to be. So yeah, so that was the breakdown of Coraline I did with William Paul Smith film class a couple of years ago in 2023. So yeah, thank you. I really grown the last 2 years, the last couple of years. Oh yeah.